Welcome back again to another video. You are warmly welcome if you are new in this platform. Thank you so much for joining. So in today's video, I really want you to take a look at this video. As I said before, that you guys need to take a look at this video because this video is really giving the information we need regarding Johnny Pope gum dismiss, okay? And it's only from this video now I understand that the young man is already gone. You understand? Because all this while it's like a movie to me. It's like just a prank to me. So please, before taking much of your time, I want you to really pay attention to this young man. He's making a lot of sense that most 99% of people in that place, they are just making content. They are not helping. There is a lot in this video. This is part 2 from this young man. Take a look at it.
10th of April, yeah, Wednesday, I guess. So that was the day we lost my brother and my good friend Junior Pope. So since that day, I don't think I've been able to make any video except for those show adverts that I had already shot before then. So when this incident happened, first we started thinking about whether to postpone my show, but we checked the damage it was going to make. You know, getting to refund people had already gotten tickets and all of that. How do we trace them with the right account numbers? And we were like, okay, you know what, let's just go on. Let's go on with the show. But ever since then, I have never made any video or I've never spoken about the incident. I've never talked about it. Now, I cannot say everything in one video, so we're going to have like, you know, series of videos so I can break down certain things and certain points. But first of all, in order to refresh your mind, let's take a look at Junior Pope's last video.
I beg, no vex, yeah? Yeah, bros.
So, you see, that very day, I went to the airport, Asaba International Airport. I went to pick someone from the airport. And as I was about driving out from the airport, I got a call from my elder brother that, have I heard from Junior Pope? Probably before that time, I spoke with Junior Pope that same day. I think from the timing that we found out, the timing, I think I was the last person who spoke to Junior Pope on the phone before he died. Yes, I think, I'm not very sure, but I think I might just be the last person that he spoke with on the phone before he passed. So, because he was supposed to pick up his ticket for my show that same day in the evening. So we're talking while he was entering the booth. We're on the phone. That was 12:49 p.m. on the 10th. So as we were talking, he was about entering the booth. It was not like, how am I preparing? I said, they push him, or they do. I was just playfully saying, and I told him, I said, you don't forget me. Oh, since why did you prepare for show? I never hear from you. You know, he said, oh, not true, no be lie, my brother, my head full, many things a person they do. So how did they prepare? I said, we're pushing it, we're doing our best, and God is helping us. And he now said, okay, so where my ticket now? How go take get them? I said, now make me they call you. Where you dey, make I bring your ticket. He said, where I dey far. That's what he said. Where I dey far, close to Onitsha Bridge. I say, he say, yes, say we dey shoot. So I think on the background, I was hearing some, some voices. I think they were preparing to move, and some were already boarding. So he now said, okay, you know what, Famous, if I enter inside town, make I call you. I want shoot now. So he started rushing, and that was it. So I was now waiting for his call. I now said, okay, you know what, by the time I'll be picking these people from the airport and maybe do one or two things, he must have come into town. So I'll give him the ticket, because I've been in Asaba for over a month because of the show preparation. So I got a call as I was leaving the airport from my brother. I said, have you heard from Junior Pope? I said, no. Yes, I spoke with him earlier. I said, but what do you mean? He said, someone called him now that Junior Pope is dead. I said, no, it's not possible. I spoke with Junior Pope by 12 this afternoon. The next thing, I called the wife. She picked and she was tensed. She was panicking. I said, okay, what did you hear? He said, Famous, I just hope it's a joke. They just called me now. They told me that something happened to my husband. I know it's a joke. I said, okay, where are you now? She said she's somewhere around Okbana Road. I said, where exactly? Look around you. Tell me anywhere you are. Just look anywhere. He said she's close to a particular place. And I said, okay, you know what? Wait for me at the front of McDonald's. So I even got there before her because I was speeding. Got to McDonald's with the guest I picked from the airport. And so I directed her how to park her car. She was driving recklessly. This woman was confused. She didn't know. Of course, you know now, somebody whose husband is all over the news that he's dead, how she would. So I told her to join me in my car. So we drove. We went straight to the scene. And so when we got to the place, and I got some persons to hold her, while I go close to the water to, find out. Because there was a very large crowd. When I say large crowd, a lot of people in that place. So I started, trying to create space, pushing people so I could get to the front and see what was going on. And on getting there, I saw one of the guys on the floor. They said that one was dead, and JP was just lying beside him with their face covered with their singlets. And so they removed it, and I saw that it was JP. I was cold. Like, my legs were shaking. I couldn't talk. I couldn't. So how do I go back to tell the wife? Because I was trying to convince her that it's not true, that the husband is still alive. She should calm down. So I told her to hold on. Let me go and check. She was crying and said she wanted to follow me. I said, no, hold on. The crowd is too much. So at first, how am I supposed to go back and tell this woman that something I've been giving her hope for all the while we're driving to the place, even getting there? How do I tell her that it's true? I was confused. I didn't know what to do. My eyes were bulging out. I was cold. I was shaking. I couldn't even cry. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't understand anything. And so they, turned him upside down. They turned him upside down, and they were shaking him. They said they had done the CPR and everything they could do, and he wasn't moving. But some facts. First, that other guy, his stomach was already strong, but JP's own was not. That guy was a little puffy, a little swollen, but JP was still normal, except at that time he already had, black lips. And I went back. They started saying that they need to they called the police to get the bodies and all of that. So I think whether the police or I don't know, someone came with a truck. They put their bodies in the truck, and by then I was already back to the wife. Now this truck was, and I was convincing her that we should leave the place. Some persons told me to take her away, but she refused. And so they drove him and the other guy past the wife, and she screamed out loud. I could have showed you some of the videos, but I did not make any video that day. I couldn't make video. I didn't come there to make videos. It was on that day that I found out that 95% of the young people in this country are now content creators who create content with everything. There were some of the people I called. The major person that was calling me that day was Uju Okoli, but Uju was in Lagos. So we'll stop this video here for now. I beg, we'll continue another time. I thought I could just finish it though. I thought I could say.
So now, did you understand, and did you really make sure that the young man is already gone, right? And only from this video, now I believe, because in social media there are some people which I listen and I take their word very seriously. Like this young man is one of them. I love what he do. He speak the truth, nothing but the truth. And the one thing there he mentioned is that 99% of people in that place, people are just making content. They are not taking care of themselves, of the person who is need help. Okay, that means in this life now, you really need to mingle out with the people who can help you in tough situation like this. Because if not, you will just go while people are making content with you. You are telling them, I'm going, or I'm dying, or they will just laugh at you and then think that is a joke. But it's not a joke, it's the reality. That's what happened to Junior Pope, you understand? People who support to carry him immediately and rush it to hospital, including those Nollywood people, they are just there. The first people will come and they will just go straight to make a video, not to actually find where the problem is, what can we do, how can we just comfort the family, what is the need, just what they do is to make a video and then later they will come back and ask, which is not super good, you understand? For my own opinion, at this time now, you guys need to shine your eyes. I really feel so sorry too much because this our generation, I don't know where we are heading, you understand? A lot of things has just, especially in this our country, Nigeria, like content becomes something else. Soon content will reach to another level. Even if you won't die, you are telling people I'm dying, they will take it as a joke. No one again will take people serious because that is the level now content is. So my beautiful people, what did you guys learn from this explanation and from this amazing explanation from this young man? Because all this while, I never believe it's true, you understand? It's just now, I was just waiting for the reliable source to say that, you understand? So that is it, guys. Thank you so much and God bless you. Bye. See you guys soon.